The main function of ear is hearing and body balance maintenance. Ear is divided into three parts, which are outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. Now we talk about this part in little detail. Outer ear consists of pinna and external auditory meters. Pinna collect vibration in the air. Auditory meters extend up to tympanic membrane. Next we have middle ear. It consists three ear ossicles, or you can say bones, which are malleus, incus, stapes. Malleus is attached to tympanic membrane, stapes is attached to cochlea, and the connection between malleus and stapes is incus. So the function of ossicles is to increase efficiency of transmission of sound. So they are working as amplifier. Next we have eustachian tube. It connects middle ear cavity with pharynx. The main function of eustachian tube is to maintain pressure on either side of eardrum. Next we have inner ear. Fluid filled inner ear is called labyrinth and it consists two part, bony labyrinth and membranous labyrinth. तो इनर ईयर में दो पार्ट होते हैं, bony labyrinth और membranous labyrinth. Next we talk about membranous labyrinth. It lies inside the bony labyrinth and it is surrounded by perilymph. So you have to remember this perilymph word and you have to know membranous labyrinth is inside the bony labyrinth and it is surrounded by perilymph. It is a fluid filled cavity called endolymph. Now we talk about cochlea. The coiled portion of labyrinth is known as cochlea. जो labyrinth का coiled portion होता है उसको cochlea बोलते हैं. It constitute Rezners and bacillus membrane. Rezners and bacillar membrane divide bony labyrinth into two parts. One is scala vestibuli and other is scala tympani. Scala vestibuli is upper part and it ends at oval window. Scala tympani is lower part and it ends at round window and it open to middle ear. Next we talk about organ of Corti. It is located on basilar membrane, contains hair cell that act as auditory receptor. So this is a very important point. Organ of Corti it is located on basilar membrane and they contain hair cell and they act as auditory receptor. Next we have tectorial membrane. It is an elastic membrane above the rows of hair cells. Next we talk about vestibular apparatus. It consists semicircular canals and otolith organ. It consists sacules and utricles. Next we have ampulla. It is swallowed base of canal and it contains a ridge known as crista ampullaris. Saculae and utricle contain a ridge called macula. Crista and macula have specific receptor of the vestibular apparatus which is responsible for maintenance of body balance and posture. Okay, so you have to remember this. Crista and macula have specific receptor of the vestibular apparatus and they are responsible for maintenance of body balance and posture. Okay, next we talk about mechanism of hearing. So first in English and then in Hindi. External ear receives sound waves and they reach up to tympanic membrane. Then they are amplified by ear ossicles and then they reach to oval window and then they reach to the fluid of these vibration will lead to the fluid of cochlea and they generate waves in lymph. These waves induce a ripple in the basilar membrane and these movement bend the hair cell and then nerve impulse is generated and by a auditory nerve to the auditory cortex this impulse is analyzed and sound is recognized. So सबसे पहले आपका जो एक्सटर्नल ईयर है पिन्ना है वो वाइब्रेशंस को क्या है कलेक्ट करेगा, उसको वाइब्रेशन मिलेगी और वो वाइब्रेशन ऑडिटरी मीटर्स से होते हुए आपके टिम्पेनिक मेम्ब्रेन तक जाएंगी. उसके बाद ईयर ऑसिकल्स उसको एम्पलीफाई करेंगी, स्ट्रेंथन करेंगे उस सिग्नल को और वो फिर ओवल विंडो तक पहुँचेंगे. ओवल विंडो के बाद ये जो वाइब्रेशंस हैं ये क्या है कोक्लिया में जो फ्लूइड है वहाँ तक पहुँचेगी और उस फ्लूइड में उस लिम्फ में क्या होगा वेव्स जनरेट हो जाएंगी. इस वेव्स में क्या है रिपल जनरेट होगा, मतलब मूवमेंट होगी, और ये मूवमेंट किसको मूव करेगी, वेसिलर मेम्ब्रेन को, और वेसिलर मेम्ब्रेन पे जो हेयर सेल हैं वो इसकी वजह से बैंड हो जाएंगे और वहाँ पे एक्शन पोटेंशियल जनरेट हो जाएगा। और फिर इस एक्शन पोटेंशियल को कौन लेके जाएगा, इस इम्पल्स को कौन लेके जाएगा, ऑडिटरी नर्व, और कहाँ तक पहुँचेगी ये, ऑडिटरी कॉर्टेक्स में। वहाँ ऑडिटरी कॉर्टेक्स में क्या है, ये इम्पल्स एनालाइज होगी और फिर हम इस साउंड को क्या करेंगे, रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे।
So student, this is the diagrammatic representation of human ear, and with the help of mechanism of hearing I explain all the structure present in it. So sound or vibration is collected by pinna here and transferred to eardrum with the help of ear canal. Eardrum is also known by the name of tympanic membrane, and ear canal is also known by the name of external auditory canal, and this constitute the outer ear. Then we move to middle ear. In middle ear we have three ossicles or bones, malleus, incus, stapes, and the cavity in which these bones are present is known as tympanic cavity. Then when eardrum passes vibration to these bones increase the efficiency of vibration, or you can say amplify the vibration, and transfer it to inner ear. Inner ear is made up of cochlea and semicircular canal. So stapes transferred vibration to cochlea with the help of oval window, and oval window is present here in this region and it is attached to stapes. So due to vibration, waves are developed in the fluid present in cochlea, and due to these waves ripples start in vesicular membrane. And you very well know, in vesicular membrane hair cell is present, and due to these ripples hair cell get bent and nerve impulse is generated. Then this nerve impulse is transferred to auditory nerve, which is made up of vestibular nerve and cochlear nerve, and then it reaches to auditory cortex region, and then the sound is analyzed and then we understand the sound. So this whole is the structure of human ear, and I also explained the mechanism of hearing here. So if you like our video, please share our video and like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.